Hello and a warm welcome to Great Place to Work India presents India's Great Midsize Workplaces for 2023. An exquisite awards night that witnessed the celebration of innovation and workplace greatness.
This year, over 1,300 organizations partnered with Great Place to Work India for assessment, benchmarking, and planning actions to strengthen their workplace culture. These organizations then underwent a rigorous evaluation. As part of this assessment, all organizations with employee strength between 100 and 999 employees are studied through two lenses. The first lens, the Trust Index, helps seek anonymous employee feedback and carries 75% weightage when considered for India's Great Midsize Workplaces 2023. Now, the second lens, known as the culture audit, evaluates the quality of people practices of an organization, covering the entire employee life cycle. The cumulative Trust Index and Culture Audit score determine an organization's position in the ranking scoreboard and help identify India's great mid-size workplaces. This year, we've taken a step ahead to recognize organizations for their commitment to creating a great work culture. And today, we will be recognizing the top 100 organizations in India's great mid-size workplaces. So now, carrying on the trend of insightful conversations, I would now like to invite onto stage Yashaswini Ramaswamy, CEO of Great Place to Work India, to share her thoughts on how all of us are critical drivers for the growth of mid-size workplaces.
First and foremost is the contribution of what we call as the Great Midsize. We recognize and understand that this category contributes to about 30% of our GDP, employs more than 60 million employees, and is hiring at the fastest pace ever, which is about 1.3 million employees every year. So this segment, as far as we're concerned in Great Place to Work, has tremendous potential, not only to kind of display and execute innovation, but also probably are our tomorrow's nation builders. No matter what type of an organization you are, because at the end of the day, there are two types of organizations in my view, and only two. One is an organization that is built to hold, which will go ahead and acquire and create more wealth. The second type of an organization is an organization that is built to sell and exit. And we see very different cultures in these organizations from an employee behavior standpoint. But what's fundamental and common to workplace cultures that are committed to growth, that are committed to creating value, is a culture of trust. And trust, as we speak in Great Place to Work India, is a currency. You need to earn it, you need to keep it, you need to grow it. Let me hand over the stage to Latika.
In my role today at Microsoft, I lead the VC and private equity partnerships, but more importantly, what that really means is how does Microsoft partner with startups of all sizes in terms of helping them adopt our technology and taking it, helping them scale, not just here in India, but globally. And I wanted to share this slide with you, which is if you look at the Indian startup founders profile, and these were everyone that I met in the past week, right? So you have Adit, who is 23 years old. He runs Zepto, raised $300-400 million. Prakalpa, who works on data, AI and data, AI. Priyanka of the My Good Glam, PopXO has probably over 200 million monthly active users, right? These are numbers which are absolutely phenomenal. Why did I put this up here? Because I think the face of Great Places to Work is changing today in India. right? We do have, I mean, the number that Yashaswini mentioned earlier, that 30% of India's GDP is being, being contributed by all of you here today from the mid-sized companies. But this is the new India. This is the India that is taking us to to global heights.
Every year, more than 10,000 organizations partner with Great Place to Work Institute. Here is a glimpse of the top 100 companies that have made it to the list of India's great mid-size workplaces. Great Place to Work's methodology is derived from years of studying the best workplaces across the globe and is recognized as rigorous and objective, and is considered the gold standard for defining great workplaces across business, academia, and government organizations. Their proprietary methodology and platform enable leaders to capture, analyze, and understand the experience of every employee and compare outcomes with data collected from more than 100 million employees in 150 countries worldwide. Great Place to Work's For All methodology is based on the fact that fast-changing competitive landscapes and the need for speed and agility indicate that doing healthy business is about improving results by creating a workplace culture where leaders empower all individuals to reach their full potential and where every employee feels a sense of belonging regardless of their demography. Our For All methodology is built on the trust model, ensuring consistent positive experience at work. Great workplaces for all are able to maximize their human potential through a deep foundation of trust with all employees, effective leaders, and meaningful values. When these are in place, the workplaces benefit from improved innovation and financial growth. For all means everybody can create, everybody is connected, and everybody can contribute their best.
Our first category is Best Companies Laureates. Great Place to Work India recognizes winners who have been part of this coveted Best Workplace list for 10 years or more. May I now invite onto stage to do us the honors, Founder Director at Great Place to Work India, Prasenjit Bhattacharya, and joining him, please welcome Yashaswini Ramaswamy. Good evening, welcome. Well, we've moved into that space of excitement. The first company that we invite up, they were a part of the Best Workplace list in 2013, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and now 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mahindra Excello. Well, our next winner, moving on to the next laureate, has also been part of the Best Workplace list for 10 years. Thunderous round of applause for Pitney Bowes India Private Limited.
So here at Pitney Bowes, we place a strong emphasis on the people part. And here, we believe in the philosophy or the funda of PB lets me be me, wherein we say that anybody can do anything they want to, follow flexibility in terms of their learning and development path, or in terms of benefits that we offer, and our people practices as well.
All right, so we're right up here. This is the pinnacle that we've all been waiting for. Let's set the ball rolling for our top 10 winners. And to present the awards, I once again welcome onto stage Yashaswini Ramaswamy. And she was on stage with us right now. We're going to welcome her once again, Latika Pai. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, we're here. This is rank 10. And ladies and gentlemen, top 10 goes to Syngenta Services Private Limited.
Employee well-being is our number one priority, especially post-COVID. We have seen a lot of employees going through mental wellness, emotional wellness, physical wellness issues. So we have initiated a wellness initiative, which is data-driven, where all our employees go through medical health checkup, and basis the data, then we have specially curated health programs for them, where we also involve their family members. There are specialized program for emotional and mental wellness, and also on financial well-being.
We are moving on up to rank 9, and it goes to Gera Developments Private Limited. We're moving on to rank number 8, and it goes to our laureate, Pitney Bowes India Private Limited.
Building a great place to work is like building a great recipe, which basically includes key ingredients like the right set of employees, the right talent, where the spices are basically the culture and the environment. And thirdly, that how this environment gets percolated to the employees. And lastly, the leadership, that how are they bridging the gap between the employees and the management. So all of these 4 pillars are really important for a perfect blend. And I think that's where, a company is a great place to work company.
Moving on up to rank number 7, that goes to Pearl Academy.
This achievement means a lot to me. Because having a happy organization is an amazing feeling for me as a leader. And my team is happy. We have a very good culture, the environment that my team works in. It's always a very fantastic, bubbly environment. There are lots of fantastic things that we do for our employees, initiatives that make them respond well, not just to their work, but in their personal life also.
India's Great Midsize Workplaces, rank number 6, and it goes to WNS Vuram.
We follow the holistic well-being of the company, whether it is finance or whether it is work-life balance or anything. Say, for example, if you want to talk about the wellness activities which we do, recently on the 16th of June, the entire company was on leave, and it was 3 days continuous holidays. And it was like the well-being day, where we don't get into work or no email exchange. Nothing will happen on these 3 days. People will be spending their time along with their family. The next part is when it comes to the leave policy. So there is no restriction, or we never ask people why or what is the reason for the leave or anything like that. Like this, we have a lot of benefits for the people.
India's Great Midsize Workplaces 2023, and rank number 5 goes to F5 Networks Innovation Private Limited. Moving on to rank number 4, and we want to congratulate Gus Global Services India Private Limited.
Great Place to Work assessment has really played a very important role towards employer branding. I think when you're benchmarked with the best companies in the country and across the world, when there is a target and a number in sight, it just kind of brings that intrinsic motivation inside us to really showcase what we are capable of doing. It also gives a sense of a healthy competition, I would say, that allows different entities within the organization to essentially compete with each other towards a common goal, which is to make our organization the greatest place to work.
It's time now for rank number 3 that goes to Vardhana Finance Private Limited.
For us, it's an important external validation of the kind of environment that we would like to think we've created for our employees. And since the recognition comes with an internal survey backing it up, it's also very important internal validation that our people are feeling empowered and that our work environment is a healthy, productive one. So that means the world to us.
India's Great Midsize Workplaces 2023, and rank number 2 goes to H&R Block India Private Limited.
We started H&R Block just 5 years ago in India with Zero brand. It's a popular brand in the United States. So a great place to work. In 5th year, we are getting it for the 3rd time. And this time, the big thing is we are ranked number 2. This showed the trust our associates have in us. Along with that, number 2, we also got 3 other awards with the Great Place to Work. We are in top 10 in Great Place to Work for Women, and top 25 for innovation, building innovation culture, and also top 25 in IT and ITS. It's a big achievement and proud of our connected culture, which our leadership believe in us.
Everybody take a deep breath. There's going to be color. There's going to be applause. There's going to be noise that we are going to make as we announce rank number 1 at India's Great Midsize Workplaces. Ladies and gentlemen, start the applause for Version 1 Services Private Limited.
Well-being and work-life balance has been a very important thing for us, especially after COVID. We realized employees might have a lot of issues just staying at home and not having the right equipment and making sure they get the right breaks and other things. So we have done multiple things that is really good for our employees. To quote a few examples, we were probably one of the very first companies who made sure employees have a good working environment at home. So whether they want equipment or tables and desks and other things, we made sure across the globe everybody gets similar holidays, and we encourage people to take those breaks, get rejuvenated, come back. There are a lot of wellness activities that we do.
Congratulations to our top 10 winners. You are shining examples of how organizations can create an enriching journey of learning, development, and ownership for their people.
That's a wrap on this episode. Thank you for watching.